I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
Sir! Yes, you! Do you
No,
recognize him at
all good.
I saw-
Looks like one for the mantle.
What happened to your colleague?
Urgent call.
Nice.
About work. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Dia pukul lah tu.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Yo guys, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to YouTube channel EzGamerz Gaming Malaysia. So hari ni kita sambung part yang ke-5 dalam Hitman 3. So dalam part yang sebelum ni memang panjang, sejam setengah video ni. Actually aku main 2 jam lebih juga, tapi aku dah trim dapat sejam setengah. Tu pun sedih panjang lah bagi aku. Dah ralat juga kan nak upload panjang-panjang ni, sebab aku tahu korang mesti penat nak tengok pun panjang kan. Tak apa, hope korang boleh layan video tu, and boleh komen kat bawah pendapat korang tentang video tu. Dalam part sebelum ni event kita dekat China, Chongping ke Chongqing dah, apa tak nama dia, Chongping So kita kena take out 2 target, iaitu Hush dan juga tak apa seorang lagi, aku lupa nama dia. Rachel lah, betul. Tak ingat muka dia, muka hodoh lah muka dia, rambut putih tu. Yang Hush tu tak ada masalah sangat. Yang perempuan tu yang susah sikit. Di mana perempuan ni, dia tempat dia tu memang ICA punya, macam orang kata tempat simpanan rahsia macam tu lah. Tak sangka dekat China pula dia orang buat kan. So memang susah. Dan kita nak sambung part yang ke-5 ni. So let's go guys, tanpa buang masa, let's go. Is one weakness. Yeah.
We turn now to the data leak bombshell causing shockwaves across the world, the so-called ICA files. The disclosure of
You win. So, what happens now?
The ball's in your court, Miss Burnwood. I do have other candidates, you know, most of whom have never tied me to a chair.
You've seen the news. That was 47 acting on his own. He is untethered, he is unstoppable, and he cannot be bargained with. He will find you, Mr. Edwards, and I'm the only chance you've got.
I'm listening.
47 has one weakness.
Alah.
Me.
Han janganlah tali barut, Miss Burnwood. Ya. Old habits. Bos sedap sikit di sana.
I found something.
What do you found?
Buenos Aires International Airport this morning. Now watch this.
Heralds.
Trail into the airport.
Oh,
But
ada juga Miss
turns
Burnwood.
out that a top Providence operative owns a vineyard in the area. Don Yates, of infamous New York law firm Morgan Yates & Cohn. And get this, toasting his retirement party today.
She's infiltrated them. She's sending a message. She needs my help.
Could have fooled me.
You don't know her.
Anyway, if you're going after her, you'll need to deal with the Herald. Her name's Tamara Vidal, former CIA asset and political firebrand.
Wow.
She's a master of surveillance and the Constant's most trusted aide. She'll have eyes everywhere. You won't get far as long as she's in the game.
Why are you telling me this? I thought you were out.
Yeah. Old habits, I guess. Anyway, I need to go. See you around, 47.
No, you won't.
Okay. Pendek je scene kali ni. Approach Diana Burnwood. Rendezvous with Diana Burnwood, Mendoza, and ascertain her destiny. Casual saja, let's go. Nak buang masa lama-lama. So kita, objektif kita hanya untuk approach Diana Burnwood saja guys. So tak ada apa yang orang kata nak target bunuh ke apa, tak ada lah. Kita nak kena approach Diana Burnwood ni. Yang aku risau ni, Diana Burnwood ni adakah dia dah menjadi tali barut kepada Agent 47? Adakah dia nak mengkhianati Agent 47? Ini yang kita takutkan ni. Nampak dia macam. Okay, so sedikit movie guys, sedikit cutscene, movie pun boleh. Tapi grafik dia mantap guys, Hitman 3 guys. Okay, Diana Burnwood di sini. That's it. That is Diana Burnwood.
Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you want it to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next Constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Grey. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Good luck. Diana. Do not eliminate Diana Burnwood. Eliminate Tamara Vidal. Eliminate Don Yates. Kalau boleh naik kenderaan, aku naik kenderaan je terus guys. Tembak. Betul.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the big and real good. And look at the
Bien, okay.
Jauh dalam tu berada.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Founded in the greed is good downtown era of the mid-1980s by Kenneth
Are you gonna pick that up?
Yates and Theodore Cohn, the firm quickly amassed
Okay,
an
sambil.
impressive client roster, counting
Interframe.
Cut! Neil. Jeez, can you believe these people? I think the whole world is their playground.
Don't let them get to you, Pam. Let's just take it from the top.
Fine, you're right.
Seronok pula
For more than
kacau.
2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Cohn has been among the most successful and the most controversial companies in the United States. Hey! For more than 2 decades, New York-based law...
1 week later.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates. Oh, yeah, see you in a bit.
Okay.
You got an invitation there, sir?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Saya ada.
And you are good to go, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Terima kasih. Saya nak
Evening, senor. Would you care for an aperitif?
Senior macam Amerika Latin Latin Mexico apa. Pakai topi ni. Cantik ah, aku suka tu. Sambil kita ni kan, kita tengok world yang cantik ni best lah.
It's the damnedest thing, to be sure, like a golden age detective novel. First, an old money aristocrat dies, who just happens to control half the world's shining prices.
Are you ready for the
Then, on the night of her funeral, mind you, the younger sibling is murdered in his sleep, surrounded by his closest kin. And the motive? Well, this.
An employee of Mr. Yates from the New York office. He hasn't checked in with us yet. Would you like us to call him for you?
That won't be necessary. We'll go at our own pace.
No problem. I will tell Mr. Vargas, chief winemaker, to expect your arrival. You are in trouble.
Looking good today, sir.
Sekejap.
Yates wants us out of the way.
There's a reason we're the only help going.
Corvo, got a message from the boss. Duty calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, and have a drink on my behalf.
I don't drink. Makes me a private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black. Black is a threat, but also an opportunity. Yates's own machinations are inconsequential. Joining the tour will give access to Vidal, away from the crowd.
Yates has planned for Diana and Vidal to go on a tour of the estate with the fixer Corvo Black and the estate's chief winemaker Gabriel Vargas. Joining the tour as either Black or Vargas will give close access to Vidal, away from prying eyes. Okay.
Sentimental.
Head of security. Okay. This guy yourself as a Corvo Black dia ni lah. Yeah.
Hi. Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got you. You mind telling me what I'm...
Nothing quite spoils a party like your guests inexplicably dropping dead.
In fact, a couple of spots come to mind. On the tour
Selagi
after.
ada orang, selagi tu kita tak boleh ni. Kita ikut je dia.
Hi.
So you're not sure yet? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50-50 chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. Who exactly is?
Tempat ni open aduh. Tempat yang
Great.
It's a nice
Yeah,
gesture,
right.
but a bit
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds, you need to start letting me in on a few
And
things.
modesty have never been Don Yates'
Okay.
style.
So who's this fool?
I'm more of a
Thank you.
German myself, but if Yates wants to bring the heralds closer together and play the modern boss,
I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-truth. I like it.
He has good reason. Not even Thomas Frost or Houston Club has the wrestling of contract. I think Yates talks
Sorry, but do I know you?
apa hal?
Hey, don't ignore me. That's enough. What about out there?
puffy get-up. That costume looks bloody ridiculous on you. Someone stop this creep. I need help here, please. Wake up, act like you give a shit.
Asal pula aku tak buat apa.
Details, I need details. Who am I chasing, huh? You know? Our suspect is trying to disguise himself. Yeah, okay. I'll check it out.
Shit!
Look out!
Hey you.
You gotta be kidding.
All dressed up like that. What? Do you think I'm an idiot?
Asal? Dia tak buat apa pun.
Right there. Don't move. Let me see your hands. I'm telling you, don't push me. Show me your hands. No more warnings. You got that, pretty boy?
Take him out, parceros.
Oh, blend.
Hey, who is throwing stuff around here? Come on! Jesus!
Okay, nice. Nice. There you go. Talk to reception. Let's go.
Looking good, looking good.
Yeah, I always looking good lah, mother trucker. Kat bawah. Turun kat mana bawah?
CEO of Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations are in order.
Thank you. Oh, dia terima kasih kat orang lain. Aku pergi thank you. Hey, maksiat. Ni apa hal rapat-rapat ni? Macam jangan.
Wait, don't spoil it. I'm waiting for the true crime podcast.
Gatal pula pinggang aku.
And welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome.
Yes.
Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
Join the other guests. Kat bawah.
No, they were discreet about it. I got a glimpse of them.
Okay. Trespassing pun. Ni tu apa hal lo? Tahu. Hal ni. Kau ni terjadi. Dari tempat ke bawah tu nak lalu tangga tadi tu tak boleh. Okay. Apa-apa pun game ni grafik memang berhati lah. Tak boleh masuk rupanya.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara.
He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes, yes it was.
Hey.
If you investigate the whole
and the land of Mendoza longs to break your
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give him grand tour. Remember?
If I don't have more important things to do than babysit socialize friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes, okay? In case doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
Kena bunuh dia ke?
Esta mierda keeps happening to me.
Come on. I left it right here. Another man's ticket.
Aye, it's gonna be one of those days, isn't it?
I don't know. I think I had to eat drinks and starting to grab and
What?
I was
Nice.
I didn't do anything. Not that I know, you know. So, but I don't. I want you to understand. I still have a clue.
Pak kunci. Hati-hati. Ya Allah. Harvest 3 red Malbec Gravenous. Mana? Ni.
Okay. Wow.
Mana ni? Dia tak bagi objektif tu. Masalah kan susah. Sekejap. Dia tak bagi tempat-tempatnya.
Oh yeah. You are not that important. Especially not to them.
I hadn't really thought about it like that.
Satu lagi guys. Senang-senang tak ada ke? Bagilah. Dia. Nice. Okay.
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes,
¿Cómo estás,
good.
chico?
Bring him here. Now, let's
Can you please go away from me? I'm hot, and you're not.
good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. Finally, taste.
Is it good?
Sweet,
Sir?
flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
Now, what am I doing here? Okay, better.
Settle dah sis. Settle dah sis. Macam
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome
Hey,
to
partner.
Vineyard Yates. I do apologize for the delay. The Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations.
Gua ikut paling
So,
belakang.
how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else.
Argentina guys.
Full of Americans.
Hello.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
Lagi? Jalan, gua ikut paling belakang je. Jalan.
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black?
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
What can you tell me about this device? Grape presser, was it?
That is correct, senor. After primary fermentation, the mass is pressed through a fine filter, leaving only the flesh and skins behind. I should add that grape stomping, the iconic practice of crushing grapes with your bare feet, is historically rare and mostly a tourist gimmick. But you are most welcome to try. Imagine you're a grape.
Thanks. I'll pass.
Oh, go on. I'll take a picture of the three of you.
Oh, come on, Tamara. When in Rome.
Fine.
Say queso.
May I see that, Mr. Vargas? I believe I blinked.
So, this is what the little guy feels like.
Sir! Yes, you! Do you recognize him at all?
All good. Looks like one for the mantle.
What happened to your colleague?
Urgent call.
Nice.
About work.
Nice, guys.
Oh well.
Wow, ini paling wow kita bunuh dia, guys. Oh my god.
Let's continue to the barrel room.
Oh, jadi sambal belacan bunuh dia. Wah, ini aku nak. Ini baru betul-betul assassin. Mantap lah.
So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Tu asal lah depan aku. Wah.
Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
The wine fridge. The secure wine fridge next to the barrel room contains the vineyard's most precious wine. But the access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from a terminal in the upstairs security.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates, pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald. Once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way. Into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What did aliens land? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers.
A meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebration. Likely a gathering of heralds. Come to congratulate Yates on his upcoming promotion. Diana's presence. A calculated risk.
Closing statement.
Just
kita buat yang ni.
Fine.
Herald meeting. Yates has invited the herald to a small gathering in his cellar. A celebration of his upcoming in as a new constant likely. Yates wants to make a good impression with his, but he hadn't expected the team to put Diana Burnwood.
What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
Dia masuk. Dia pun tak boleh masuk ke? Dia try kamera apa? Okay. Ikut ke salah juga? Dah salah je berapa? Salah ni. Sekejap. Salah ni sekejap. Okay.
The 1945 Grand Paladin? It is perfection. Irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list of what?
Everything's bueno.
I'm fine, Santino. It's just the 1945 Grand Paladin? It is perfection. Irreplaceable. Say what? See what the hell that was? No problema.
Okay, we are doing good for today, guys. Very nice. Sekejap. Tadi aku nampak pick up Fine, ya, ambil balik lah. Alah. Nombor dia apa? Aku tak tahu nombor dia. Nombor dia aku tak tahu lah. Sekejap. Disable the lasers. Apa nombor dia lah? Ha, bukan. Oh, ada kena-mengena ke dengan ni? Sekejap. A ventilator control the delicate balance of temperature and humidity inside the burn. The control the delicate upstairs security. It's a vintage ear. Sekejap. Tell Don Yates. Vintage ear. Tadi dia sebut 19 je. Punya controller ni buat hal. Okay. The gathering of hell. Grand Paladin. 1945. Kita try. 1 9 4. Oh my god, I'm through, guys. Holy shit.
Hey, Flowers, over here. Come on, while we're young.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger.
Yeah.
Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting.
Follow the head of security. Mesti kita kena menyamar jadi security ni nanti.
Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
Benedict cabinet, a melody of black currant and red cherry rising above backdrop of leather and toast. On the palate, dark berry fruit along with a trickle of sweet spice and savory plum. Okay. Tak nak kena ikut security ni ke? Asal security ni tak?
You wanna pass? I check your pockets. That's not up for discussion.
Okay, faham. Go offline lah. Betul, internet sekarang slow guys, tak tahu kenapa. Tak tahulah korang alami ke tak. Aku sekarang ni 2-3 hari ni slow nak mampus. Mari.
You like that spice stuff, senor? Like Bond and Mission Impossible? Sure you do. Everybody loves that shit. Okay, let's go, parcero, muévase.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Just set your mind to wool-gathering mode. You think you can do that for me, Flowers?
Worry not, Mr. Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Good man. They're already at it. Go on, place the wine on the table. I'll pour it.
Decant.
Pardon me, Your Majesty.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken heroes of Providence. The nervous system, effectively... ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin. One of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Art Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable, because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Oh, I agree.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Don.
What? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood.
Huh?
This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work. But you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I'm in.
Yes.
I agree.
Yes.
Yes.
Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Oh no.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue Agent 47. Revenge for her changing sides. This...
Remember, Flowers,
you will always
you never saw a
attest
thing.
to.
Not a damn thing.
I agree.
A toast then, in her honor. Savor the taste you never will again. And let me remind you, we are in good.
Shit.
No, por favor.
Cepat weh. Diana dalam bahaya.
We might have a possible disturbance.
Cepatlah.
I'm moving to investigate. We'll keep you posted.
Took you long enough. Quick, clear the floor and get yourself a guard outfit. Yates won't be long.
lah.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug courtesan do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Cepatlah bodoh. Baik aku sempat bodoh. Sebab aku ingat ada tu. Kalau tak dia orang perasan tu habis.
Pick up your damn phone. Plan B is a go. I repeat, Plan B is a go. Start prepping the crime scene like we discussed. Remote. Staged accident. Cortazar will bring the package. Get it done. Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Dia pukul lah tu.
Yeah, I'm all ears.
Your instincts were dead on. I will be constant now. And I will make it my mission to tear down Providence brick by brick. Finish it.
Boleh. Tak bunyi apa yang tung 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 tu?
Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Okay. Exitnya di mana, syaitan? Kita pakai shilling ni. Nice guys. Oh nice tu. Kita misi ni nice. Tak boleh. Oh sini. Wow. Nice.
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him, don't you?
Why, Edwards finds you, 47. He is untraceable, and he never lets you forget it. He is cocky, and that will be his downfall.
What's the plan?
Too many eyes. Meet me at the olive grove at sunset. One last tango, 47.
Nice, guys. Alah, tak apalah, janji kita buatlah walkthrough kan. Aduh. Okay guys, sampai situ saja Hitman 3 part ke-5 kita. So macam biasa, kalau korang suka jangan lupa tekan like, share, subscribe, komen kat bawah pendapat korang tentang video kali ni. Ya, part kali ni memang best lah, aku suka. Bukan best sebab apa, sebab aku berjaya buat yang macam teratur, betul-betul teratur, dapat bunuh dengan cara yang gempak kan. So guys, thank you atas perhatian korang. Jumpa di next video guys. Assalamualaikum.